Did their A-levels. They came to Europe to study uni. And so, well, what's strange about that is they come from a very conservative family. Like in Chad, alhamdulillah, we're like very religious, and we've got many scholars, and we follow everything strictly, like the sunnah and everything. And most of them are hafiz, the strange thing. So once they came to France, they got like glamorized by the Western culture and all that stuff. So they got like caught up by that life, and they started going out, started like hanging out with girls and all that stuff. So is there like a way to influence them, to show them that no, that's the wrong path?
So the best way, bro, for you to influence or help or guide anybody is, first, what you do is obviously you pray for them. That goes without saying. Yeah. Second thing is, the best da'wah is da'wah of the action. Lead by example. So whatever's happening, like if you go on a trajectory to following your desires, then ultimately you cannot succeed. Yeah. For example, if there is a phone that is not waterproof and you put it in the water, it might work for 1 second, 2 seconds, eventually everything's going to be fried. It's only a matter of time. So the creator of this machine, he tells us, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And if we do this, then we become fried as well. You see? So eventually, bro, they're going to be coming up with, or they're going to be experiencing the side effects of the sins that they are committing. For them to see somebody that is following Islam, that is not going through the things that they're going through, will be a big help for them. So that's the other thing I would say. Stick and make sure that you stay on the path. And thirdly, don't look down at them and don't speak down at them. Because unfortunately, when that happens, it puts people off and they feel that they can't come back to you. So leave that door open. When you speak to them, if they get emotional, you say, no problem, look, I'm just advising you, you can do what you want. Yeah, I'm not forcing you. So when they feel that that door is open, tomorrow when something happens, maybe they're in a relationship, haram relationship, and then they get their heart broken and stuff like that, then what's going to happen? They're going to want to come and speak to you. Do you see? But that's only going to be if they feel comfortable enough to approach you and be able to speak to you. So be approachable. And the thing that we were discussing before was question. If you're ever in a discussion or stuff like that, questioning what they're doing and why they're doing it, and get to the root cause. And why are you doing this? Oh, because I just want to have fun. I just want to do this. Why do you want to have fun? Oh, like where have you got this understanding of fun from? Oh, just around, and our countries are to this and to that. Do you see? So most often than not, when you first principle somebody, that means when you go to the bare bones of the matter, or when you question and go to the root of the issue, that's when you can get a realization. Sometimes we look at the skin is red and we put the ice pack on the skin and we try to solve it. No, maybe there's an infection under there. So get it checked out. So I would say the same. There as well. Yeah, question and get them to think. And don't be so forceful with the answers. Let them talk, and give them 1, 2 things. Just 1, 2 things and see. Some people, they like hearing stuff, but other people, they don't like Assalamu alaikum. And some of them, for some people, it's not the time. The time is not there. For them, you just need to give them support, and then when the time is right, they'll become more receptive to it. Because everyone's on their own journey, everyone's going through it. Some people, like I'll give you an example. Some people, they learn from other people's mistakes. Some people learn from their own mistakes. They say somebody who learns from their own mistakes is intelligent. Somebody who learns from their own mistakes is intelligent. But somebody who learns from the mistakes of others is wise. And not everybody's like that. Some people, they're not wise, they have to make mistakes themselves. Yes, you can help them, you can guide them, but ultimately, sometimes you just have to loosen the reins, as it were. You know, if you hold the dog too tight, then he's not going to be able to move. He's not going to, you know, you don't know where it's going. Sometimes you need to loosen it. Maybe the dog is not going anywhere. You thought it was because the reins were so tight. You see? So the thing, bro, is, bear in mind, guidance comes from Allah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and you have to understand that the liberal society is very influential. The glitter and the glamour and the money and all of this, it is influential. Ultimately, there is no replacement for Islam. There's nothing, brother. I'm telling you, as somebody born and bred in this country, there is nothing that compares to Islam that will give you the practical answers that Islam does. Nothing. Liberalism doesn't. You saw the 1 hour discussion. It's a joke. So it's a joke. Like, what are you bringing us? What's liberalism bringing us? What LGBT, like a boy can be a girl can be a boy. We're sitting at home, binging, inflation, getting taxed in the car, taxed at home, taxed at work, and being quiet, following the law. What the hell is this?
Life, yeah.
What is this? Like, what answers are you giving us? Why? So sometimes, bro, I would also say learn a bit of liberalism as well, because that's what eventually they're being attracted by. And if you understand it a little bit as well, then you can respond to them, and then you can say, but do you know also the society that you're being called to? And also know about what's going on here. Like you could see with them, I was able to give them statistics about women that are being sexually harassed, sexually transmitted diseases and stuff like that. If they don't want to hear religious things, give them things from newspapers. Say STDs, pornography, you know, sexual harassment. 4 in 5 women in this country, according to YouGov poll, have been sexually harassed. You see? So being educated in this regard, I think, is very helpful as well. And sometimes if somebody doesn't want to hear Quran Sunnah, what you do is you take the meaning of Quran Sunnah and then you mix it with statistics and, you know, science and stuff like that, and then you present it to them.
Yeah, but that's the irony here. The thing is, they know more about the Quran than I do, because they're all Hafiz.
Brother, knowing something by heart and knowing what it means and the rules are two totally different things. That's why I would even advise people not to run towards getting your kids to do hifz too much, especially in this society. I would say get them to study their religion first, and then hifz can come second. I know they're going to say, but the children are young, they can learn, and but I'm saying the dangers nowadays, knowing and being able to quote Quran ayahs is not going to be helpful in that situation. Oh, you know, I'm doing Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. It doesn't work. Do you see? I'm not disrespecting and looking down on it, but what I'm saying is, practically speaking, if a parent was to ask me, I would say first, give your child education with regards to Islam, and then if you want them to become Hafiz, then. So being a Hafiz, brother, is not like they're going to be pious now. That's memorizing stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, it's blessed and the Quran is amazing, but the Quran, them memorizing Quran will not force them, you know, not to be affected by society. You see?
Yeah, I see.
So knowledge is important. And in the Quran, it's not teaching us statistics and stuff like that. Quran teaches us wisdom. Yeah? Like the Quran says, invite all to the way of thy Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching. Wisdom, beautiful preaching. That means knowing what to say in which situation, what to bring in which situation. Like I will ask sometimes the profession of somebody. I will see if they're an introvert, if they're an extrovert, are they comfortable with speaking, like do they get put off when I say certain things. So I will cater to them, but the message is still the Quranic message, but I'm just maybe using science, maybe using philosophy, maybe using this, but it's still a Islamic message. You see?
Yeah.
So I would say wisdom.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hope to see you around there.
Inshallah.